special thing today, a very special commentary. And okay, I had a question for DE, and why DE? Why did you do what you did? In regard to that question, something dawned on me earlier today, or this morning I should say. And why didn't DE continue off with the Wolf of Saturn 6? I mean, there's more to the Wolf of Saturn 6 than there's to be let on. And I hate to say it, but I've been boycotting or protesting this one about the Emissary. I actually only completed one rank on it. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think they should have left the Wolf of Saturn 6 in. I also think that the Emissary, to me, I mean, look at this. I'll show you what I have issues with here. I actually happen to like the Wolf credits. Okay, don't get me wrong. The Wolf credits were pretty good. But all this is the same thing as you, almost the same thing as you got from the intermission. These are, like, all this right here. I mean, an Arlo statue, which, no different than the Nogglehead you gotten from the Wolf of Saturn 6. This, not too much. I just bought off of the credits. And then this is where it gets really stupid, because it's almost the same stuff as the Wolf of Saturn 6, yet again. An Exilus adapter, just for your Warframe. If you don't have the Platinum, you can get it. I mean, a Spore Ephemera, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it looks kind of hokey. Explosion Harpoon, which, it's a hard pack, which, you know, I mean, that's a skin. That's just for cosmetic. I mean, as you can tell, it's not, like, see, this sort of thing here, like, this whole thing about the Emissary, like I said, I'm only rank 1, as you can tell. Yeah, I mean, I actually happen to like the Wolf of Saturn 6 way better. And a couple of my friends tell me different, you know, like, had told me the same thing. They just think that they should have continued off with the Wolf of Saturn 6. This whole thing about this, like, kid that gets, like, sucked in with the infested, and it doesn't tie in to the Wolf of Saturn 6. I mean, it's not something I can actually see myself doing. I've been protesting it. A couple of my friends actually haven't done it. They think that that they should continue off with the Wolf of Saturn 6. Try to get that finished off, kind of like a 2-part comic book or something. I could see a 2-part series for the Wolf, where you still have your Wolf creds, you still have to rank up. You know, hey, that's all fine and good. But why do one about the infested? I mean, it doesn't tie in. It really doesn't tie in with the previous episode. And why do this? You know, why have that? But then yet, on the Nightwave credits, you get this beacon to summon the wolf. I mean, how does the wolf tie into this? I mean, it seriously doesn't make any sense. I think the wolf should have kept coming. I think that they should continue the story a little bit longer. I mean, it's just things like that. Like, come on, you're gonna do like five parts into one episode, but finish it off as like almost like a 2-part comic book. I mean, what are you gonna do? Say you're saying to be continued with the Wolf of Saturn 6, but you jump to something that is not related to that, I mean, what is the whole purpose here? And I don't even understand it. That's why I've been like pretty much boycotting it. I haven't really done very much with this. I'm not really interested in this segue. Intermission was kind of tolerable at that. And even if I do decide to continue with this, it just doesn't work for me. I mean, you need something that's not going to be weird. I mean, you're going to get like stuff from the Nightwave, but I actually like I said, I like the first one better. I found it easier to, I found the story mode for the Wolf of Saturn 6 a lot better than I do with the Emissary, which I think is really, I don't know. I mean, like according to my friend and I, my friends and I should say, we pretty much don't like it. I think it just doesn't, nothing ties in. And I can forgive DE on their little fiasco when people were getting pissed off on Twitter. They couldn't get their Prime or Ephemera, and now supposedly with over 600,000 drops and it didn't get to everybody, which is kind of like a lame-ass excuse if you think about it. I mean, people have unlinked themselves from the Warframe Twitch channel. And believe it or not, they did, like, 2 days after the fact, they still didn't get it. Either their Prime or their Ephemera. So, I can understand why they would unlink themselves from Twitch. And some of the veteran gamers just don't really care about the Emissary. There's some that do and some that don't, but there's some that just don't. I mean, you're adding stupid shit in here now, and the only thing that's going to have the veteran players come back is really the Railjack. That's pretty much it. To be perfectly honest, there's really nothing else I could say except DE. Now, you kind of slipped up here. Much as I like the game and all, but you guys, like, really slipped up. Like I said, there's a few people I know that won't do the Emissary. Some actually just quit because of it, because, well, it's stupid. If you give them the Wolf of Saturn 6, hey, I mean, that's the problem here is there's a lack of communication between DE and its community, its fan base. And you have some that just want to have the Emissary because they think it's a wonderful thing because they didn't get their, the Umbrella Forma. I mean, it's no different. You're just changing out your Warframe a little bit, but that's it. But, I don't know. DE, you guys gotta, like, really, if you, the other thing is, too, is, even having this new tutorial thing about, like, oh, yeah, it's a wonderful idea where we can make it a little easier for new people to play. Yeah, but when you try to make things easier for new people to play, and yet you're still being vague on your, how to play, or how to, like, do something on your Forge and stuff, it makes new people think, do I really want to play it? Because the majority of people that are new, who start off on Warframe, play it for about, maybe 12 hours, and they just get up and quit. They back out from the game, uninstall it, and they don't come back. It's simple as that. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest here. Okay, the other reason why, as far as anything, how do I put this? The other reason why I lost the interest in Warframe, I'm already coming up to, well, yes, I know, I I did it, but I didn't spend the $80 to get him, which is Wukong Prime. And I actually built him. Usually, I'm leveling him up, but the next thing is Nyx is already unvaulted, so I'm gonna grab Nyx. So I'll make it up to 22 primes. Well, and more frame. The only thing I do now to play on Warframe is just kind of farm a little bit here and there. Just collect as many primes as I possibly can. That's it. As far as like being like a big devotee to Warframe, that's kind of an iffy question because I'm not really doing the Eidolon hunts. I'm not doing those. I'm actually not really into it as much as I used to. Just pretty much grabbing the Prime Warframes, farming, pretty much, whether if it's Hydrant or Akid, just doing stuff to, like, get my dojo up. I mean, at this point, I have no interest doing the Eidolons. It's not, I've done the Eidolon hunts before. It's not, I don't like it. I don't like being on Cetus. I pretty much, there's a lot of things right now. A lot of things I'm sitting on the fence for, or sitting on the fence with. And Cetus, Eidolon, those are things I don't do. Farming, yes. Collecting primes, yes. But as you can tell, I'm already at the max part. I'm already to the point now where a friend of mine told me at rank 15, master rank 15, that's when you have all the weapons unlocked. And that's pretty much it. I'm kind of done with Warframe in a sense that I could keep going. I could go up to 20, but why? There's after 15, and if you keep going to 20, you're just doing it now more for being pointless reasons. I haven't even touched Vauban, which I may not even ever. I was kind of forced in getting that one. Don't even ask how I was forced. It was just like because I was kind of bored, but a friend of mine was like, "Oh, get Vauban. It'll be wonderful." Nah. When I got in Vauban, I realized how bad he actually does suck. At one point, Vauban was good, from what I heard. But even if you did rework Vauban or Wukong, still, to me, they're just... The two of those are kind of like, and forgive me on saying it, are just shitty-ass Warframes. I don't even know where else to go. I'm so bored with Warframe itself. Last night, I actually pulled out my Valkyr Prime, which I haven't done in over months, and did Akid, and just pretty much just went and slaughtered everything, and it got to the point where that's why I kind of pretty much retired on my Wisp, and which just meant, last video I did say Wisp is my main character, and it is. Pretty much laying back now, letting my clan members do their thing, let them farm to get the stuff they need, and just kind of like sit back and observe what's going on with my thoughts on Warframe, to exactly what is happening, where Warframe's direction is actually going. And you can make these new things that come out. Hey, I'm all for it. I'll do the new stuff that comes out now because I'm all caught up. But the sucky part is that when you get caught up, you don't really want to do anything. It also comes down to the fact that the veterans who primarily just get caught up, they just don't play it anymore, I really think that's where I'm ending. Well, that's pretty much is where I'm heading at this point. is, you know, being in that same road where the veterans are and saying, you know what, Warframe's gotten completely boring. I mean, I could see why a majority of them left to go to greener pastures. You know, I mean, like yesterday, I missed the tweet on what Steve Sinclair had actually posted about the new actually a new mission that's now out for the PC version. However, console players aren't going to get that version, not for a while. So we're going to be kind of, well, dead in the water until then. And hopefully, you know, at some point we'll get it and we'll be able to do the Railjack. I don't even know anything else. I don't know. I really, really don't know. I'm at that point where I don't know. But so that's pretty much it. Just kind of like walking around my dojo, giving a bit of a tour. So anyways, I just want to make it a very short video. I really got nothing to say, and plus I just woke up, so I'm just kind of like really not happy at the fact that the direction that Warframe is going. So yeah, that's kind of like where my feelings are now, and there's really nothing cheery about it. Just gonna kind of keep farming, do what I need to do, kind of keep to myself for a little bit. And I do have to apologize to any of my subscribers or viewers. Then, you know, that's why I didn't go on YouTube very much. There's a lot of dirty politics going on now on YouTube, and I think that's pretty much it on this video. So, anyways, the truth has been spoken, in my opinion, my thoughts. Like I said, I'm still trying to just wake up. I gotta go and do what I need to do, and anybody who's not at veteran or rank 15 yet, you know, keep going for it, you know, keep gaming, or keep fighting on Warframe, and who knows, you know, maybe things will work out better. Hopefully, DE can probably get their heads out of their asses and make something a little bit more entertaining than the Emissary, which I thought, in my personal opinion, just sucks. Till then, this is your girl Michelle. I'm gonna say peace, love, and happiness, and keep gaming on. And check me out on Twitch at Michelle362. Till then, peace, love, and happiness. And I'll see you soon.